sunrise in Myrtle Beach. The golf courses come alive, the golfers get moving, and the action begins from dawn until way past dusk. This episode of The Traveling Golfer comes to you from the Inlet Sports Lodge and the Merrill's Inlet Marsh Walk, plus the two famous golf courses of True Blue and Caledonia. It's an upscale look at the southern end of Myrtle Beach, and we hope you enjoy this latest episode of The Traveling Golfer.
One moment changes everything. Distance, precision, decided in a microsecond. So reduce your ball spin and get the most performance at impact with 4 yards more. A next-gen golf tee proven by pros and players like you. The unique durable design flexes at contact, reducing ball spin, giving you tighter control and more distance. So change your game and get 4 yards more. Brought to you by Greenkeepers. Golf smart.
Bob Saganti, PGA Director of Golf Operations at both Caledonia and True Blue. Two incredible properties. Let's start with Caledonia. From the second I drive in that main driveway, through the live oak trees, the Spanish moss hanging, it's like an immediate blood pressure pill. And it's a total change of atmosphere to the low country lifestyle. What a place.
Well, thank you for saying that, Tony, and we feel that way as well. Every time, every employee, every member, every owner that comes through, every manager comes through the property, there's something about coming through that gate and going down those trees. By the time you get to the end of the avenue, you're completely relaxed.
Well, you better not relax too much, because Caledonia is still an intriguing test, and it's an intriguing test that was designed by Mike Strantz, the late great Mike Strantz, who came up in the Fazio organization, Tom Fazio, and was as much artist as golf course architect.
Well, he was actually a commercial artist before he was an architect, and he actually sketched out in charcoal on all of his golf courses all the hole designs, and then he took that from the canvas out to the landscape we see here.
With all of this low country beauty and design quality, this is a highly regarded golf course, top 100 in the country. But I still have to ask, are there some special holes that jump out to you?
Well, some say there's 18 signature holes here, but I certainly have two favorites. The 18th hole to start with, we'll work our way backwards, is a short par 4 with the second shot over the water to a large undulating green. The beauty of that is, though, it's backs back up into the clubhouse, and there's a beautiful porch out there where a lot of folks like to go out there and have lunch and a cocktail, and they'll cheer you on at a certain time of the day. Once happy hour gets rolling, you get an occasional jeer, and there's a lot of bets being made. But it's that part of the hole is some say creates some infamy, but that really is what makes that hole famous. Like I said, it's the second shot over the water into the clubhouse. And then if we go all the way back into the golf course, one of my personal favorites that a lot of folks don't talk about, but it's really an underrated and understated par 5, and that's the second hole. It's a true 3-shotter. There's ample room off the tee. The second shot allows you, if you really hit one out there, to go to a very well-guarded green that really reminds you of an Augusta type, feel in there, with the bunkering all around the green that slopes away from you. So occasionally you can get there in 2, but it's a great 3-shotter. So 2 and 18 are two of my favorite holes out here.
I love 2 also. There's some special challenges on that hole, and I think it's a great par 5. Not only is it important to hit the fairway at Caledonia, it's important to hit the correct side of the fairway. Wrong side, like on this long par 5 number 2, and you're going to have to get real creative with the second shot. Threading the needle. I think one of the things that sets Caledonia apart from all of the rest of Myrtle Beach is the way the golf course blends into the natural landscape so well. I mean, you really feel as if you're playing holes that were here hundreds of years ago and meant to be a golf hole.
Absolutely, and I couldn't agree more. The natural routing, and I use the term rhythm, if that makes any sense. As soon as you step on the first tee, and after you hit your tee shot, you get a sense that this is the way it's going to be. The rest of it, everything flows naturally. There was not a lot of dirt moved here at all, which is different than a lot of the golf courses on the Low Country. There's some nice little elevation rolls and blends to the property, but that's really part of what makes Caledonia special. Is there's not one hole 1 through 18 that seems like it's out of place. They all fit naturally well together.
And one other thing that makes it a little different, it is the Caledonia Golf and Fish Club.
Well, we are surrounded by water in the Low Country, Tony, so
the owners built their own playground, golf and fishing, and I guess you get some pretty good fish out of here at times.
yeah, we do. And every Thursday there's a fish fry here in the early spring season, where the owners, their friends, and invitees, and really anyone who'd like to go along for the trip will go out fishing here. Like I said, everyone will clean fish, cook some fish, have a few drinks, tell a few lies, and enjoy the day and the camaraderie of the folks here in the Low Country.
Just like golf, fishing thrives on lies. Putts like this come often on the greens at Caledonia. A little help is appreciated. That's why it's time for our Strakaline putt of the day. Confidence helps you to end 3 putts.
Get fit, spend less, play better. Introducing the HL3 Triple Combo Set by Tour Edge, a unique blend of high-launching hybrids, easy-to-hit hollow ironwoods, and forgiving cavity back irons, combined to create an award-winning super game improvement set. Hand-built in the USA and backed by a lifetime warranty. The all-new Hot Launch 3 Triple Combo Set by Tour Edge. Get fit, spend less, play better.
Drive for show, but putt for dough. Hi, this is Jim Straka, inventor of the Strakaline. Strakaline is used by touring pros and top college players every week. Now you can get Strakaline for your home course. For just $1,500, Strakaline will come to your facility and laser scan each green on your course. We will collect 2 million data points per green. Imagine, you will finally be able to read your putts accurately. Go to Strakaline.com to schedule your course today.
I wonder how many people can remember their first golf trip to the Myrtle Beach area. 4 guys packed into a hotel room, play as much golf as you could all day, drink as much beer as you could drink all night long. Our tastes have changed a bit. And answering that change is the Inlet Sports Lodge in Merrill's Inlet, so close to all the great restaurants, night spots, and everything that's happening. And of course, close to the greatest golf courses in the whole region. We have Warren Beckham. He is the general manager and one of the partners at this great hotel that opened in 2010. Warren, this has been an eye-opening experience for me. I love this place.
Great, glad to have you.
Yeah. This hotel is what they might call a boutique hotel. How many rooms?
34 units.
34 units, and that's a much better term than a hotel room because it is much more. These units are absolutely beautiful, and they're designed for golfers and fishermen alike who would come down here, whether a group of guys or as couples.
We have quite a bit of a market variety here, not just a sports person, but the ladies can't stay away, so they drag the husbands here all the time.
one of the reasons is, we talked about this before in another Traveling Golfer show, we call it an inverse golf vacation. As opposed to staying right on the golf course and then venturing out
Right.
for entertainment at night, here you stay where the party is,
Yeah.
drive to the golf course during the day, come back, leave your car, and be where the party is for the rest of the night.
But one of the biggest draws here also is not just the lodge itself, but Costa Restaurant. This restaurant is #1 on TripAdvisor in Merle's Inlet. They are doing a wonderful job. This is their 3rd year opening now. But you're right. I mean, they can stay here for the peace and quiet and tranquility, have a wonderful meal here, or just 1 mile north of us. It's going to be the Marsh Walk.
And
Plenty of
that's,
entertainment. And you can leave it behind you and come back.
we decided to take a little stroll. Well, a walk along the Marsh Walk with Catherine Rotman, Director of Marketing and Golf for the Inlet Sports Lodge, right down the street from this great dining and entertainment center.
That's right.
I guess you send a lot of people down the street.
Yeah, I would say actually the Merle's Inlet Marsh Walk right here is the primary spot that all of our guests go to. It's only a mile from the lodge, and as you can see, it's a beautiful setting.
Now, it's most known for seafood because this is the fishing capital.
Seafood and fishing capital of the state of South Carolina.
And as far as the atmosphere here, you see a lot of people come during the day. They go for boating excursions,
That's right.
for children, for families, for anybody. But then this place morphs as we get to happy hour and into sunset in the evening.
A different atmosphere.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
definitely.
music in almost every place.
Yep, there is, and it's worth mentioning too. There's several. There's a lot of water sports you can do right here. There's kayaking, jet skiing, parasailing, banana boat rides. You can do that all right from the marina.
It's definitely a different atmosphere down here when you're saying names like Creek Rats, Dead Dog Saloon, Drunken Jacks. You know that it's going to be casual.
Yeah, it's pretty eclectic. It's not high end, as in you definitely aren't going to see anyone dressed up in a full suit or business attire.
No. I guess t-shirt, shorts, and flip-flops is the
Yep.
order of the day.
Boat casual.
Boat casual. I like
Yeah.
that idea. That's really great.
And you'll see a variety of demographics here because it's not just for people in their 20s, that kind of nightlife. You see a lot of an older crowd and people who are, who've been out on the boat all day and they're coming back. You see golfers. It's a little bit of everything.
We're sitting in the courtyard, and you can see that it's really a peaceful spot where you can come after a day of golf or fishing or whatever and enjoy a cold drink, meet some of the other people. You even have a huge grill here.
It's for your use, that's right.
Imagine the party here.
Yeah. I mean, we have, like I say, we have corporate people who come during the week, even in off seasons, and you'll find them out here with a steak on the grill and a bottle of wine, just enjoying themselves. And it's here for their use. Well, one of the biggest advantages and one of the appeals of this place, it's our staff. Well, it starts in the morning at breakfast and all throughout the day. Our staff tries to greet everyone on a personal note, carry on a casual conversation, and everyone involved, everyone from the front desk to housekeeping to everyone here. And they remember our names, and we remember them.
I like the fact that they speak, aside from English, 2 other languages. Everybody here. One is golf, and the other is fishing.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go in the building, there's golf everywhere, and there's fishing everywhere, from the beautiful mounted sailfish on the walls to the different scenes of the fishing villages. You just feel like you're home. This is where I like to hang.
Well, they want to be here. We want to make them feel welcome while they're here. There's plenty to do. You mentioned the golf, the fishing, the restaurants, the entertainment. It's all here. And we want everyone to enjoy themselves. We got to make them feel welcome. They're not coming back. We're the Inlet Sports Lodge. And we want everyone to remember that because, like I say, you don't have a big flag flying out there that you see up and down the interstate with your Hiltons, your Hampton Inns, and things such as that. We're one inlet sports lodge, and we're very proud of it.
And remember, the inverse golf vacation. Drive to the golf course during the day, come home, park your car, and stay where the party is at night. We're standing in Gretchen's garden at Brook Green Gardens. Gretchen's not here, but Lauren Joseph is. She is the director of marketing for Brook Green Gardens. What a wonderful place to work.
It is absolutely the best place to work.
And it's called Brook Green Gardens, but it should almost be called Brook Green Museum and Gardens because of the sculptures.
And right behind us is Dionysus by Edward Francis McPartland, which is stunning. It's at the end of our main oak alley, and it's gilded with gold, so it's also one that everybody says they always remember going to see in Dionysus. There's about 400 acres that is part of the sculpture gardens, the arboretum, the zoo area, but the actual property is 9,000 acres.
The sister course, True Blue, also designed by Mike Strantz, and a totally different golf course and a totally different challenge.
Absolutely. True Blue is a big, brawny beast. 300 acres of huge fairways, huge greens, enormous waste areas that are playable, big water features, and just an interesting, funky, innovative design by Mike Strantz that opened in 1998.
I love the challenge at True Blue, and I really love the golf course, although the one additional challenge is almost all the greens are set up in the air, pushed up in the air a bit, and you have to fly the ball into the green because they're all bunkered, so you better be getting the ball airborne pretty good that day.
Well, that is true. That is the one shot that you have to have. Now, on a few of those holes, Mike will give you a little sort of hidden entrance there that occasionally you can roll the ball up to it, but you're going to have to take an extra shot to get there. It's really playable for all levels of players because of the width of the golf course. And
yeah, you're not looking for golf balls out there. You're not losing balls.
No, you're not. No, you're not losing balls there at all. Like I said, there's 5 holes where water comes into play. Outside of that, it's just a tremendous amount of turf to move the ball around, so you play it left to right, right to left. We host a couple events a year, including a Division I Golf Week event. Really good players will take True Blue apart and shoot some low scores. We had a tournament record score there, shot a 60 by a young man from Jacksonville State a few years ago. So with super wide fairways, really good players don't fear anything off the tee. So
those young guys don't fear anything anywhere, no question about it. Bart Romano, head golf professional, True Blue Golf Club, native of Claymont, Delaware. He'll be celebrating the Eagles' Super Bowl victory for the next 10 years. I'm ready to take the True Blue Challenge with him. Through the magic of television, both of our drives wound up in just about the exact same spot. Wink, wink, wink. There actually was a small Walmart in between our two drives, but this 12th hole is a great illustration of some of the differences here at True Blue.
Yes, on our 12th hole, it actually gives you a little bit different option than most of the holes here at True Blue. True Blue is a true testament to air golf. A lot of forced carries, whether it be over bunkers or a couple smaller bodies of water to the green where the ball needs to be carried in the air. In this case, on number 12, it actually gives you an opportunity to hit a different type of shot where you can actually bump and run it up or take the aerial route to the green.
I'm going to guess that you're going the high route. Show us the way. All right, Bart, let's see you make this birdie. Oh, you were robbed, man. That's okay, you made eagle the last time you were on the Traveling Golfer. Good job.
The par 3 14th, stadium type par 3, elevated, green sits down in a valley, and the tee box actually is a semicircle all the way around where there's probably literally hundreds of tee placements there. and the green moves left to right. It's easily 70 yards wide again, but only about 20 yards at its widest point facing you on the tee box. So really just a unique design, and one that I have not really seen in this area here in the Low Country. And the elevation adds to that element of interest.
Bob, I get asked all the time. People come down, they know about Caledonia and True Blue, but they say, where am I going to stay? You've got the most convenient answer.
We do. We tell you you're going to stay at the True Blue Resort, and you're going to book your golf vacation through Caledonia Golf Vacations, Tony. True Blue Resort sits right between Caledonia and True Blue. Golf villas, 2 and 3 bedroom golf villas, and we can build a golf package that suits your needs, not only for our golf courses, but any golf course in the Myrtle Beach area.
And they're modern, and they were actually built with golfers in mind, so that's an important thing. However, some people want to upscale the experience.
We're fortunate that our ownership group bought a property called the Inlet Sports Lodge.
Makes sense. Drive to the golf courses, but stay where you're going to play at night. That's your safe tip from the Traveling Golfer. The Traveling Golfer has come to the end of the trail. Fittingly, next to the end of the trail sculpture at Brook Green Gardens, one of the most historic sculptures in American history, as we conclude our journey through Merrill's Inlet, the Inlet Sports Lodge, and the beautiful golf courses at Caledonia and True Blue. I want to thank our host for the week. The Traveling Golfer says, thanks again, and see you somewhere down the golf trail.
Tony Leodora's golf wardrobe, courtesy of Antigua, the leader in modern golf apparel.
Tour Edge is the official equipment sponsor of the Traveling Golfer.